everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I'm showing off my Sunshine Tidying Co-op settlement. This took me like 3 days, but since my parents decided to move my office outside of my room, I can only record when they're not home, so I don't disturb them at all. So what I was going for this settlement was like a second castle or second HQ to fall on in case the castle got re-destroyed again. And the reason why I did this is because in Minutemen lore, they lost the castle the first time, and after that they just completely collapsed. And I think having a second castle would kind of help in case like the first castle fell. And it'll be kind of like a fallback capital where we have stuff set up and everything. So let's begin with the tour. So right here we have some guard towers. We got rockets mounted up above. Coming in, we have the arcade. We have some homes, my house. And right here is like the main focal point of the settlement. It's like the trading hub. So right here we have some animals. We have the crops on this side. A water pump here so we can have fresh water.
You know what I call a good day? One that ends without an empty stomach. Be careful out there.
And up here is the artillery. You can kind of see the whole settlement from here.
Careful out there.
So going down here. Oh my god, move. Damn. So going down here, we have some storage of food. We have carts to move the food around. And we have that trading thing the wandering traders use. So this is our first shop. I'll get to the walls in a second. So this is the armor shop. You shut the fuck up. Alright, so this is the armor shop. You got some armor everywhere. A little bit of that, a little bit of this. And outside is the power armor that the settlers are working on. Just in case we have like a really big attack. Right here is where the guards kind of gear up and everything. We have a lot of supplies that are being made, so we don't really need to worry if we get down supplies. Also, my game is extremely laggy. I'm not sure if it's going to be like this in the video, but I'm lagging and freezing all over the place. So right here is the weapons store. They sell weapons and ammo. I could have sworn I put some ammo on this side. But yeah, we got a bunch of guns and stuff. Really not that exciting. Just a run-of-the-mill shop. So yeah, we have some residency. This is the first house, which I modeled all the other houses after. So we just have beds, a table, and a dresser. And the reason why I didn't include a kitchen like I always do is because we have a huge canteen, so it's kind of pointless. Right here.
Diamond City one of these days. Biggest town I ever
Oh my fucking god, I'm trying to talk. So right here is kind of like the third in command. So yeah, the person who's third in command kind of lives in this house and runs the settlement, while my second in command, Preston, runs the castle. So yeah, so she gets the biggest house and the most room. Going up from the house, we have the gym. It's not really used that much, but we got a person here, which is something. So right here would be like the main office of the second castle. And this is the third in command, Master Sergeant Hartfield. She's from a mod. I don't know what it's called. I forgot. I'll probably link it in the description if I'm bothered. But yeah, that's the second in command. Her secretary isn't here for some reason. Probably because we're closed or something. But yeah, this is her office. You know, she's got a waiting area, her little bar, and when she's off her off time, she just reads a book. So yeah, we got like basic amenities. We have a Minuteman table. Kind of like the basic stuff. This is the waiting room down here. Usually empty, but sometimes it gets a bit full. Right here is the general store. Oh, I'm lagging. So yeah, we just got a bunch of junk in here that we sell. Now this is my favorite vendor. He's from the Attack of the Lobotomites mod, I think, or a different Lobotomites mod.
See you around.
You can tell he's got the LGBTQ lights in his eyes. You know, they kind of change color. And right here we have some residential living quarters right here. It's kind of smaller, but it works. Over here is our armory. I got a bit lazy, and I just was not bothered enough to put down some more power armor. But we got 2 power armor at least. Yeah, we got some crafting tables. This is a crafting table. Also, I'm really tired. I just woke up. It's like 7 a.m., 8 a.m. But yeah. So yeah, we got some extra ammo in here. A bunch of whatever. We got a map of the Commonwealth. And yeah, that's the armory pretty much. Nope. And we also have a special door where if like one side loses power, the other side cannot, like the other side cannot be opened. This is like a beta basically, but we just like to keep both. We just like to keep this side open. It's just like the only functioning switch, I think, and this one just doesn't do shit at all. I don't even know why I left that here. So yeah, you can count the armory as like a panic room or a or just an armory. Doesn't really matter. Oh my god, I'm lagging my balls off right now. Holy crap! Another residency spot. This. Hold on. Give me a sec. Got this. Alright. This is the clothing store. Yeah, that's it. It's the clothing store. And it also supports Eli's stuff. Check out Eli's mods. They're pretty good. Amazing models, I gotta say. Another residency. Right here's the public bathrooms. Since no house can fit a bathroom, we just have like a bunch here. This hallway kind of sucks because if one door gets opened, you can't access the other stalls. So yeah, kind of sucks. Right here's the showers. Not that fancy. Everyone uses 2 towels. One for the balls, one for the face. Right here's the clinic.
Hi, how are you?
We got our doctor.
Let's get a look at
You know, I'm not sure why, but there's like the settler names are just not working anymore. I don't know what the fuck I did. Modding is a very complex and mind damaging thing, I gotta say. But yeah, this is the hospital or the clinic. Up here is the robot workbench area. So yeah, we got a bunch of supplies here to build robots, which we haven't built one since we don't have need for one. Residency. Oh, looks like we have an attack. But yeah, this is the canteen. We got some food here and stuff. We got where people sit. And if you notice, we have like a bit of a shorter roof here, which is actually the radio station. This is connected to the Minutemen radio. It kind of like is a frequency booster, but in case the castle falls, you got another radio station playing. It's kind of like a second Minutemen radio. Yeah, but going down here, we just have another residency with a grill. And the final thing for the main area is the arcade. So yeah, we got arcade machines, arcade games. This is from like a new mod that came out like a few months ago, I think. And it's a really awesome mod. I think these work now. I'm not sure. I gotta check because in the first version I downloaded, they just didn't work. Yep, they work now. So yeah. The mod's called Arcade Wastelands. I highly suggest that you support the creator. They honestly put a lot of work into this, and they all work. Like every game works here, so yeah, make sure to support the creator. I'm also rocking my Minutemen stuff. I'm kind of like taking a break from super advanced combat since I just beat Chaotic Sun. It is a fucking hellhole in the mod Chaotic Sun. I suggest you play it if you like absolutely like getting fucking angry and absolutely losing your shit. Yeah, we'll come back here later. The fuck are you standing like that? What the hell happened?
Yes.
Why are your fingers like that? Okay. But yeah, this is the wall. It's made out of scaffolding and metal and concrete. Let's see if it can open. Yep. So yeah, we have metal walls on each side. We have scaffolding. Imagine all of that is just covered. It's just like filled in with cement. I was too lazy to fill it in with cement myself, so it's just kind of empty. But yeah, we got guards walking around, kind of checking everywhere. Not sure why the spotlights aren't working, but it's whatever. So yeah, the main structure kind of covers the whole settlement. So every bit of the settlement is within within the walls. So yeah, so the simple basic layout of each guard tower is staircase of 8x2 up here. Yeah, then we just have these half walls here. Got the pathway, open doors, so you can just go in and out without having to bother with doors. Yeah, but it just covers the whole settlement. And it has spotlights and a mounted turret on each one. Just in case the Minutemen don't have enough firepower. They don't really have lights attached to them because it'll be kind of like pretty obvious to spot someone if you're in the light. And also, if you're in the light, you'll be able to see less in the dark. So it's just better to not have the lights there, so you can have like a tactical advantage and be able to see in the dark more clearly. But yeah, that about covers the whole settlement. Not really gonna go into each individual person's house because that would be a waste of time. But if you found my video inspire you to build your settlement, go ahead and use my video. Just like, I mean, you can credit me for inspiration. I don't really like being credited with stuff. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you on the next one.